Welcome to my video on classification. Today we are going to see rule-based classifiers under classification, that is module 4 of VTU syllabus. Yes, so in the last video I have posted the decision tree inductions, how to classify the items based on the decision tree or with the help of the decision tree. In this video we are going to see rule-based classification. Yes. What is this? It classifies records by using a collection of if-then rules. So, if this particular condition is satisfied, then it belongs to this item or this classification. As I said already, we will take the example of the tomato and apple. If the color is red and the diameter is 5 centimeter, then it is tomato. If the color is red and the size is more than 10 centimeter, then it is apple. Okay, so what I am doing here, if it satisfies these two conditions, then it will be the classification. It will the fruit will come under the classification called apple, or if the size is greater than 10 centimeter, then it will come under the classification less than 10 centimeter or equal to 5 centimeter, it will come to the classification tomato. So if any condition is satisfied, this will be under this classification. This is nothing but rule based classifier. See the definition. Rule is nothing but condition. If my condition is satisfied, then that item belongs to this classification. Y is nothing but classification. So if the person belongs to a foreign country other than, if he is not an Indian, then he is a foreigner. Okay, if he is Indian, then he is not foreigner. So he is coming under the classification whether he is citizen or not. If he belongs to India, yes. If he doesn't belongs to India, no. This is, if a particular condition is satisfied, he will come under this category. If not, he will come under another category. That's it. Rule based classifier is, it should satisfy a rule. If the rule is classified, if the rule is satisfied, then we can classify the particular record or item. If it doesn't satisfy, then we will be categorizing into other classification or other category. That's it. So condition tends to Y, where condition is a conjunction of test on attributes. So no need that it should be only one condition. It can be number of conditions. As I said in the fruit example, if the fruit is red in color, and diameter, so we are putting two rules over here. So conjunction of the rules on the attributes, and Y is nothing but the class label. So whichever category we are going to put it, that is nothing but class label. Class label can be apple, tomato, and in the case of citizens we said yes or no. Class label can be anything based on our categorization. Yes. Examples of classification rules. So here we have taken blood type is equal to warm, and it can be and or anything you can use. Conjunction rules can be anything, and or not anything. So if blood type is warm and it lays eggs, then it is birds. So bird is nothing but class label here, and these are all conditions, conjunctions of conditions or combination of the conditions, set of conditions. Set of conditions are satisfied, then it belongs to the classification or category called birds. If these two conditions called taxable income is less than 50,000 and the refund is yes, then evasion is no. So he is under the classification no evasion. Yes. So they have taken another example here. See, this is how we can generate the rules for every row in our data set. Okay, so we have to study all the rows here, then we can come out with the rules here. R1, R2, R3 are nothing but the rules which we have created with the help of the data set. If, see here, the first rule, given birth is equal to no and can fly is yes, then birds. So if you take all the birds, if you study all the birds, you will find these conditions. So by studying this data set, we have created the rule that if it will not give, if any creature is not giving birth, just it lays eggs, it means that it lays eggs, and it can fly, yes, then it is a bird. So by studying this, we have classified already. So with this data set, we have created the rule. So if at all any new row is created, then if we need any classifications, so in the test condition, will be first we have to study this and we have to create the rules. If a new row is which is not here, see, eagle, dolphin, owl and all is there, peacock is there, no. So if any peacock instance is coming, instance is nothing but the row or tuple is coming, and here I'll have the question mark what it is, then I have to check for these conditions. If peacock gives birth, no, just only egg. And if it can fly, yes, then to which category it belongs? To birds. So with the help of the rules generated by the previous data set, I am predicting the new tuple or new instance. That is the use of our classification. Okay, first we are studying and we are creating the rules. With the rules, we will be predicting the new items whichever is there. So that is called testing. Okay, again, so the second rule is, if it is giving birth, if it is not giving birth and lives in water, then it will come under the category fishes. So like this we can create the rules. Yes. Next, application of rule based classifier, where it is applied. See, as I said, see here, so I have not come across hawk or grizzly bear there. So if I am coming across hawk over there, what I have to do, I have to take these rules and I have to check whether this hawk is satisfying any rule here. Okay, if it satisfies, then I will classify it as the consequence which is said in the rule. Okay, so we will see for the hawk whether what is it. Okay, so if it is warm, blood type is warm, blood type, any rule is there? No. Giving birth is there, giving birth is no, and it can fly is yes. So giving birth is no and it can fly. See here, giving birth is no and it can fly is yes, means what is this? This is bird. So with that, what I am predicting now, this hawk should be a bird. So I will write here it is bird. Clear? Then see the second tuple, it is grizzly bear. So the given birth is S and it can fly. It cannot fly and lives in water. No, it is not living in water. So what is this category? First I have to go with the first attribute, that is given, gives birth. Give birth is yes, where it is here, yes, yes it is there. And blood type is warm, it is here, yes it is also warm. It satisfies these two conditions, though then I will say that it is mammals. So I will write here as grizzly bear is a mammal. So based on the rules generated after studying the data set given in the data set, I can predict the new items. That's what we are doing with the help of the rule based classifier. Yes. Rule coverage and accuracy. So what is coverage of rule? So it is nothing but the fraction of records that satisfies the antecedent of a rule. So see here, we will take this example, status single is no. So it is a rule. If the status single is no, it is a rule. So we have to check how many rules are there like this. Status single is no. So status single is no and status single class is no. So out of this, status single, here it is S and single it is yes. So coverage of the rule. So see here, single is 4 times it is there. See, single, category single, status single is 4 times it is there out of 10. So fraction of records that satisfies the antecedent. Antecedent means the left hand side. This is right hand side is consequent. So left hand side, status equal to single, how many times it is there in the data set we have to check. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 divided by total number of tuples or records. Total number is 10. So 4 by 10 is equal to 40%. So that is 40%. That is coverage of the rule. Next, accuracy of the rule. Fraction of the records that satisfy the antecedent that also satisfies the consequent of the rule. Both left hand side and right hand side, LHS and RHS, both are satisfied. How many times it is satisfied? That's what we have to check now. So how many times it is satisfied? Status single, no. See here, status single, no. Status single, no. 2 times. Out of how many times? 1, 2. Status single is there for 4 times. And out of that, how many times it is satisfied? This condition is satisfied 2 times. That is only 2 times no is, this rule is satisfied twice out of 4 transactions. So 2 out of 4 is nothing but 50%. So this rule is satisfied. Accurately it satisfies only 50%. The accuracy is 50%. Clear? Status, if the status is single, then it will be no. This is what the rule says. But if you take this 4 data set, out of 4 data sets, only in 2 data set this rule has been satisfied. In other 2 data sets it is not satisfying. So we will say that accuracy is only 50%. If here also the single is no, the marital status is single, then it is no. Then out of 4 rows, all the 4 rows has been satisfied. So our rule accuracy will be 100%. But out of 4 rows, only our rule satisfies these 2 rules. We are saying that only 50% of the rule has been satisfied. So this is all about rule coverage and accuracy. In the next video, I will post the remaining concepts on rule classification. Thank you.